Well, how are you doing, Mr. Showman? From the
I,
shaman to
I'm doing,
you.
Mr. Shaman. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good there, my friend. And guess what? Guess what? We're almost a week away from Connecticut Paracon. Are you ready? Because you don't look like you're ready.
Wait,
Yeah.
isn't that like a month or two away?
No, no. It's the time. Time has flown. We're in the spirit world where we have no watches, and just all of a sudden it shows up.
Well, I have to share with you, my friend, that the official shirts have come in. Oh no, they disappeared.
Ooh. They disappeared like a ghost, like the
Our,
scary
our
lady on our cover there. That looks awesome. That looks
can't
awesome.
wait.
And I know all the guests and all the patrons and everybody that comes are gonna buy up their shirts. And it looks
Shirts.
like your Batman character keeps popping in too there, so like a spooky
What is
figure. So
going on? That is so creepy.
it is.
Hannibal. It's Hannibal Lecter. He just wants to make his presence here.
Well, Hannibal Profile season 1 ended last week, so that's why we're doing this week. So you're gonna have to hold on, Hannibal, till second season for me to talk about you. So we'll put him in the
It all, it
background.
all, it all ties in. Brother, I am so happy to
Mhm.
see you. I can't
I
wait
know.
to see you in person, July
Mm.
11th. And it's not just us; it's all the wonderful people who come to the event as attendees. All our great guests, our vendors, our panelists. People come year after year. It's our sixth annual event, and we've all become friends. It's really special. I think the biggest thing that makes our conventions so special is the vibe, is the people have such a great time. And it's like, the people who've never been there before are like,
Mhm.
wow, it's just so fun, and it's so educational and so informative. Like every aspect of everything you want in a convention is our shows. But I think that's the other thing, is our personalities come out and are part of the things we do. And I think it reflects in all our guests and all our vendors and all our people who are involved in the show.
Yeah, you're definitely right about that, because when it really comes down to it, you do these events and it feels so personal sometimes. When you come to these events with us, we provide that safe place, the safe place where you could talk about all the weird stuff you can't talk about. It's like a release.
Yeah.
It's that freeing like feeling and all that. And in the ether, everything like builds up and all that. And it's fantastic to experience. And people come back year after year. We've all become friends. A lot of the special guests, being able to network with them and build and build and build, so more people could learn about the paranormal, the horror world, whatever, true crime, whatever we're talking about, the cryptids, the UFOs, anything in the weird universe, we have for you this year. And it's this is going to be probably our best one, I think. I'm feeling it.
Very excited. It's a great location. Uh, People have been begging us to do it in a hotel for years, and we've resisted. Finally, we're doing it in a hotel ballroom, so it's air conditioned, spacious. People can stay over if they want. They can go to the after party, which is nearby, when they want. But it's going to be a really great vibe. That's what we shoot for. We hear all the time after a Connecticut show and the Salem show, we just had a great time. And that means so much. That goes a long ways in putting on these shows and making them special for everybody.
Yep. But a lot of it with the vendors, it's very important. The vendors make the show, but a lot of people come to see some of our special guests. And we've brought the A tier this year. And I mean, like a mix of everything, and I'm very excited about it. Our headline horror guest, of course, is the first ever Jason Voorhees to ever do it. The OG himself, Ari Lehman, will be there live in person, in the flesh,
Yeah.
to clap flesh with you and shake your hand and sign any autographs you have. He'll sign your hockey mask for you, even though he didn't wear one when he was in the movie. He was the kid with the deformed bulbous face. So, so we're ready for that. But you know, he's the after party too. So tell him about that, Charles. What's going on with the after party?
Well, so much to talk about the convention, but you know, while we're talking about Ari, it's important to bring up, you know, he does conventions where he signs autographs, where he meets the folks, where he takes pictures, and you know, he's a really wonderful, wonderful guest. But he loves to rock out. He's a rock star, along with being an actor and a horror celebrity. The guy fronts the band First Jason. I mean, it all comes together thematically, and it's a, you know, heavy, hard rocking, great band. And I've seen live clips of them. They're so good. I saw them once at a convention, and the people came out after the convention, a similar thing. So we have the convention from noon to 5, noon to 6. The VIP early bird at 11, and then you know the people can relax a little while and go right over to the hotel, from the hotel to the restaurant, literally on the same block. It's Washington,
you can walk there, yeah.
Washington Avenue in North Haven, so they can go from one place to the other. They can have dinner and just chill till the bands come on. We have the opening act, Mourn the Light, who are
very good
Connecticut heavy pop rock band, heavy pop metal band. Great guys. You know, we were on the phone with them today for a little while, and they're really excited. They're opening the show. Then Ari comes on and rocks with the guys with bass amp, with Grumpy, with the whole band. And every song is like thematic. It's all stuff about Jason and soul searching, and really, really great. So we're gonna have a full day of his stuff. But I'm pretty sure he ain't the only guest. You know, we've got about 30 amazing non-horror guests plus one other celebrity actor. And since I went on about Ari Lehman, I'll let you go on about James Stokes.
James Stokes over the last year or so has become a very, very, very good friend, and him and his wife Sammy, great people. But the great thing about James is he's just one of those celebrities that won't leave until he signs everybody's autograph. He's like that Garth Brooks of the horror world, you know, just sticking with and make sure that he smiles and takes pictures with everybody. I know all of our guests will be like that. Yeah. But he just has that knack about him. And, you know, he was in the fan favorite movie, Night of the Beast, and played Jason Voorhees. He got to go in a Royal Rumble battle in the movie with Bigfoot. And that's what all the fans always wanted, and it finally happened. And you know, if you see him, ask him about it, what happened. They actually fought, so that, you know, bruised and everything. But it was pretty funny when he tells that story. Now he's been in a lot of things. I think he's been over 70 films and TV shows, and you know, some ones that people recognize, like Stranger Things. He had a part in that. Sure. I think it was in season 3, if I'm not mistaken. But he was in another movie where they have award shows for, you know, the independent films. So the independent horror films, they would do awards, and he acted as the lead actor in a movie called Forest Through the Trees, and he ended up winning Best Independent Horror Actor for that movie. Right. So that's like a big thing. So he's done a lot of stuff. I think most recently you might have saw him on Nashville 911, and he had a part in that where he got hit by a lift and it pinned him against the wall, and they had to free him from the lift and all that. So it was a good role for him and all that. So kind of a tongue-in-cheek kind of wink at the people he worked with. So.
You know, he came to our Salem show last year.
Yeah.
Him and Sammy were there, and yeah, we hit it off. We became friends. But you're right. I think, you know, a lot of guests, everyone signs autographs. Everyone takes pictures. I think he goes out of his way. I think he loves doing it. So many of our paranormal guests are authors, so that we find that they're signing autographs on copies of their books.
Yeah.
You know, there's a lot of guests who are, in our minds, paranormal celebrities who someone walking off the street coming to the event wouldn't even think, wow, it's someone I'd want to get their autograph. It tends to be more of the horror actors. But aside from the 2 horror actors who we're having, and they both happen to be Jasons, which is great, having, you know, the first Jason and the most recent, amazing. Yeah, very very cool thematically. And then the concert afterwards by First Jason, it all really makes me feel so good. But in addition, you know, we have like what, 30 paranormal guests, and it's an amazing mix, not just of different topics and genres, but people who we have back year after year because they're so popular, because we're so close to them, and because people love them, that it's a given. It's an automatic. We set the date, they're there. But also a lot of new faces and a lot of new people who either we approached and they were nice enough to say yes, or approached us and said, hey, we want to be part of your festivities. So tell us who are, you know, some of the guests that we're having as far as the non-horror celebrity actor guests.
We got quite a few. I know, just so you guys know, we have some secret special guests in the background, but we'll bring those guys out pretty soon. Yeah, we do. But don't tell anybody. And it's not Hannibal Lecter behind you. So, you know, just let me go through a few. I know the ones that are backstage. There might be some others that might come on. But let's go through, you know, I got in front of me. One of the big names and all that, a lot of people know, a lot of people love. He's the cuddly teddy bear, but is Father Bob Bailey. So he is a retired Catholic priest. He's been on quite a few TV shows like Paranormal State, Haunted Happenings, and Expedition X. He actually just came out with a book. And the reason why I say Father Bob first, because everybody get yourself a gift to give to Father Bob, because on the day of PARACON, Father Bob's birthday, he'll be turning 65. Hopefully he doesn't get mad at the age. But yeah, but another birthday present would be to buy his workbook, The Art of the Battle, because Father Bob is very good at spiritual warfare. And I've worked with him and I've seen him in action, and he's one of the best. And that's why he's recognized. So he'll be there with us. But we had a lot of people. There's going to be a demonology panel. We'll have Father Bob. He'll have Carl Johnson on it. Dave Giuliano will be on it, and one of our favorite people in the whole world. And hopefully he'll pop in. But Jimmy Pettinino, Mr. Haunted himself. A lot of people don't know is Jimmy was actually the videographer and photographer for the Warrens from, I think, like 1991 until Lorraine passed. Yes. But he was involved with them or without them with other people. He's experienced, I think, over 50 exorcisms, and he has all this footage in his archive. So it's an amazing footage. Hopefully he has his house insured, so we never lose any of that. But he's been in a lot of shows about that topic also. So we're excited to have Jimmy there also. He's the best. So.
And he's got books out also, which he'll gladly sign for anybody. Yeah,
and we got it. But, you know, we want people to talk about themselves too. But probably one of the bigger names, and I think he might be here, but don't tell anybody. But one of the bigger names, and I mean, he's iconic when you see him. You know who he is. You know, that hat that he wears is very iconic, almost that Indiana Jones feel to him and all that. But he has been on several shows. Proof is Out There was like his most current one through History Channel. He's been on Discovery, National Geographic, Sci-Fi, Animal Planet. He is a renowned cryptozoologist and published author of a few books. But I want him to tell a little bit more about himself. So Gwen, if you could bring out our friend Ken Gerhard to let us know there he is. How are you doing, my friend?
Good evening, gentlemen.
Hello. Great to see you, my friend.
Same here, Charles. Thanks for having me here. It's an honor to be part of your event. I'm real excited.
I'm so excited, not only just coming, but to meet your family.
Yeah, they're excited too. They're man, when you're mentioning things like Stranger Things and the Warrens and all that, that's kind of what gets my family going, hearing about all that stuff. So that's
tremendous. But let's tell our viewers here about your expertise, please.
Oh, well, thank you. I'm honored to be a widely recognized cryptozoologist. As such, I've traveled all around the world to 26 different countries, investigating evidence of unknown animals and legendary creatures like Bigfoot or Sasquatch, the Loch Ness Monster, the Chupacabra, Mothman, the Beast of Gévaudan, and many more. And I've been doing it a very long time, and it's been really an amazing experience. And I'm very excited about the variety of, or I should say the diversity of cryptozoology. Most people do focus on the rock star cryptids like Bigfoot or Mothman, but it's a pretty diverse field. I've investigated all kinds of, thunderbirds and black panthers and giant snakes and giant salamanders and all kinds of interesting legendary animals that have been reported around the world. So my family and I, we moved up here to upstate New York about just over a year ago. We're loving it. And it's going to be really cool to head out your way.
So aside from,
close enough to the Appalachians, right? Close enough to the Appalachian Mountains.
We're in the Catskills.
We're all this weird stuff.
We're basically the start of the Appalachians up here on the Susquehanna River, North Branch.
And, where all the weird stuff happens.
Yeah.
I was going to ask, we know, that you're going to be doing some talking on stage and meeting people and all that. When we come over and visit your table, tell us what we'll see there. What have you got for us?
Well, as you mentioned, Thomas, thank you. I've got a few published books on a diverse, the Essential Guide to Bigfoot, Essential Guide to the Loch Ness Monster, Essential Guide to Mothman, and then I have other books. And my fiance, Anne Celine, is also an author and has had paranormal experiences. So she's got her book, Haunted Inheritance, and a newer one as well. So we've got books for sale. And I've got some cool cryptid art from my good friend, Mr. Sam Sheeran in California, who does like really amazing prints of some of the really cool cryptids. And I might bring some Bigfoot casts along. They're always kind of fun to talk about. We've got these casts or, plaster molds of Bigfoot footprints, or what we think are Bigfoot footprints. And those are kind of fun to discuss as well. So hopefully people will come over and visit us.
Definitely. Thomas, we could have put his wife as a listed guest.
I know. I had no idea. But the great thing is Ken, we're putting together these panels and all that. And I think one of the big things, and Charles knows, when I put together the panels for the convention, I like to have people that have something to say. I know, Ken, you're one of those people that has something to say, especially about the topic. But the good thing is you'll have a duo of you and another very popular crypto guy that's filmed a lot of documentaries on, the weird stuff that goes on in the world outside of the paranormal, Alexander Petikoff. So what do you think about that? So what do you know about Alex?
Oh, I'm excited. Alex is one of my favorite researchers. He's been an up and coming guy in the field for many years. First time I met him, I think it was in 2016. He walked up to me and said, "Hey, my name is Alex, and I've been filming a documentary about a lake monster in Iceland." And I was like, that was it. I was like, hey, let's be brothers here. That sounds pretty cool. He's traveled, he works with small town monsters a lot, and he's traveled all over North America, much like myself, to most of the active areas, alleged active areas for Bigfoot or Sasquatch. He's put together some really excellent documentaries on Bigfoot and the Lake Champlain monster and some other things. He's great. And we're kind of aligned in terms of, I don't want to speak for him in terms of philosophy, but I know we're both kind of, try to be more like zoology, science-minded researchers when it comes to some of the things like Bigfoot. And, for my own part, I am open-minded. I've had potentially some paranormal experiences. I think I saw a UFO and some other things, but some of the cryptids that I investigate, like Mothman, I definitely place in that supernatural metaphysical category. There's no doubt about it. The Dog Man is another one that's really it's not flesh and blood in my opinion, but things like Bigfoot, Sasquatch, the Loch Ness Monster, I can probably make a pretty good argument that, maybe they're not necessarily paranormal, but that's a great discussion that people love to have at these events. It's like, we don't know. It's all speculation. So
Thomas, you mentioned,
that's going to be fantastic.
Thomas, you mentioned we have a lot of big name guests. I got to tell you, I think Alexander's might be the longest of the names because I can't even spell it.
Doesn't go on the back of a hockey jersey.
He
But
does
yeah,
that does sound like
there's
a
tons
hockey
of
player. That's a good hockey
yeah, he
name.
does.
Parakov. I like that.
Yeah, he could. He could be on a line with Sergei Fedorov, and maybe the Red Wings will win again. So, but no, we got tons of people that are going to be there. Again, you know, psychic mediums, everything you could think of, metaphysical. Again, you know, Ken cryptozoology, which I love because I've experienced everything in the paranormal. I've seen UFOs, all that. I still haven't seen a cryptid, and I'm very sad and would love to witness that. I live on right on Lake Erie. It's my backyard. I go out and watch the sun go down. So I'm still waiting for Bessie, the Lake Erie monster, to show its face. The hockey, it's funny I keep saying hockey, but the minor league team is named after Bessie, the monster, the lake monster.
Right. Yeah.
So
that's very cool.
So I'd love to see that. And, you know, maybe that's something you could look into. Ken, in this area, if you're ever out here, of course, always got a place for you to stay. And
Thank you.
But,
yeah, sounds good.
But speaking of places to stay, the next crew will bring out to talk about what they're going to be bringing. Very good friends of ours. We have them back year after year. And we always hang out, especially up in Salem. We always get an Airbnb together. So we've all become family and all. And but they are one of the best in the business with troublesome objects, things that people think are haunted and all that. And they really take a really good 360 view of all these objects and really look at the history behind them, the stories behind them, and really pull it apart, you know, where they do the history and they actually do some psychic readings on them too, to maybe see if you're picking up energy off it, taking a really good scientific and metaphysical look at it. But also they have a podcast on this network also. So, and we'll bring them out to talk about that. Danny and Lauren Perez, the Radicals.
Hello. Hey, everyone.
Guys.
So we already always know what they're going to bring. So,
do you guys know each other from before, or is this the first time?
First time for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know him.
Yeah.
Really?
She just keeps showing up.
But yeah, well, guys, meet Ken, meet Lauren and Danny, the Radicals.
Nice guys.
I've only seen you on TV.
Yeah.
Oh, it's an honor. Thank you.
Still only seeing them on TV. So.
Next week.
Yeah, next week in person. So. But yeah, Danny and Lauren, every year we always have them. They're the end of our show because they always have some cool stuff and a lot of stories to tell. But what are you guys going to be bringing this year to blow the minds away of all the patrons and people watching?
A couple of different things that people haven't seen yet. Actually, one of the pieces is actually in Charles's new book. And we're not going to talk about that because we're going to let that be a surprise.
Ooh.
Red.
Yes.
Can't show it.
It's yeah, you're not gonna see.
Yeah. There you go. That's the new book.
There it is. Yeah, so there's a whole story
with Hannibal Lecter in the background.
The piece on that. We're gonna bring that and a couple of other things. And we're gonna it's one of the releases, that's the release date for our new book.
Yes.
You know, Shadows of the Nutmeg State, which is it's about Connecticut. It's 40 different topics, some cryptids, some ghost stories, and some historical happenings in Connecticut. And we're gonna do each state as we, go on. We're almost done with Massachusetts now.
Yes.
But we're gonna release that on the 11th. So it'll be the day to get your copy, the first copy.
Yes. Can't wait.
Yeah.
I'm excited about that one because you guys always bring some cool stuff, and you know us. We go back a little bit, like right during when you guys got married during COVID.
Yeah,
when we first met, and just garnered that relationship, and a lot of our relationship was built, being a profiler and all that, and historic serial killers, and that was kind of our bond.
Yeah,
because Ken, they actually have one of the forks confiscated from Jeffrey Dahmer's home when he was arrested.
Oh my
at his
gosh.
apartment. So they have that in their collection.
Yes.
We actually use it to study psychometry, the psychic ability to read or feel images from the.
He does.
I don't. She's clairvoyant. I'm clairannoying. So it's that part's her. I'm the
That's all
scientific side.
That is so forking cool.
We knew we had to get a Charles joke.
Actually, that's our new T-shirt. It's I forking survived the Radicals Museum.
Love it. There, no, I don't think if you ever said we're not coming to a show, we can't close the show with our, stage. I probably wouldn't do a show. You've become such a
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
part of what we do, and we love you so much. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. We love you guys. As much
Yes,
too.
we
I
love
mean,
you guys.
it becomes a family
Yeah.
really quickly.
Very, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
And it's funny because a lot of people say, we get to meet people like Ken and all that for the first time and garner these relationships. And it's always tough during these because we're all busy working and all that. But that's the one thing I do appreciate, with Danny and Lauren. We always stay in Airbnb and just, for the first years, when I used to drink. Salem 7. When I used to drink, we would have theme weekends when we'd go. Like the first year was the Edgar Allan Poe, and we were drinking absinthe. And then the following year was George Washington with the cherry bounce and all that.
Yeah.
But you get to sit there and and we're not really working at the time. We get to know each other, and that's the thing I love about this industry is when you get that opportunity, you get to learn that yes, we love the paranormal, yes, we love cryptids, we love all this stuff, and we have that bond. But it's just the friendships that grow out of this and being able to do these things like Charles says, to the point where we can't do a show without Danny and Lauren. It just doesn't make sense. It's a puzzle that fits together.
That's cool. Thank you.
Before we brought them on, we mentioned Jimmy Pedinino, who's also I think been at every single show we've done.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's too bad he wasn't able to come on and talk with all of us today. That would have been nice.
Yeah.
But I'd actually, to tell you the truth, I think I have a surprise for you, Charles. I think in the background, Mr. Haunted himself is ready to say hi. So let's bring on Jimmy Pedinino, Mr. Haunted.
Jimmy,
let's see. When do you have him there? I think you said he's here. And there he is.
Wow.
So yes,
he's all set for the
he
fourth.
is here.
What a character. I love you.
Chucky, after hearing all these people's stories, I don't think I could go on. I don't think I could carry on.
Okay, Glenn, get him out of here.
Get me out of here. I've been to 26 countries searching cryptids. I've been all over one state. You've been drinking absinthe with Edgar Allan Poe. I'm drinking Dunkin' Donuts. I got nothing.
You have street cred, my friend.
Yeah.
You have everything that we want in a guest and everything we want in a friend.
And thank you, because you invited me every year. So if you didn't invite me another time, it would be kind of weird.
Well, there's a few years we didn't invite you, and somehow your name popped up on the list anyway, and you showed up. But yeah, that's all right.
Yeah, I'm not shy. But I got all dolled up for you guys.
You do. You look very dull. You got the rabbit ears on, going down the rabbit hole, and I appreciate that ode. If
Thank
it
you.
is to me, I don't know if it is, but thank you anyways. If it's not.
And who was talking about Bessie?
That was me. That's in my backyard. I could jump into the water right now if I wanted to. So.
Listen to me, people. You have a lake called Erie. It's called Erie. And you call it Bessie. Come on, people. Get with the program.
I know.
It's already called Erie. Thank you.
It's all Ohio's fault. Blame it on Ohio. Everything else gets blamed on Ohio. So considering, Ken, we had 8 separate Bigfoot sightings a few months ago.
That's right.
And I tried my best to see if we could go to all the areas, and hopefully something appeared. There was a questionable footprint, and I have a picture that I'll show you when I see you, just to see what your expertise says. You know, it may or may not be, I don't know, but it looked pretty cool. So we'll try and see if we have something there. But Jimmy, Jimmy, you got some books you're going to be, slinging at the Paracon there.
And the thing about these books, Thomas, is that I don't want to just sell them. I want people to read the stories. These are my stories of my life in here.
Yeah.
I just happen to have them right here. See, I just happen to have them. And the new Cryptid Chronicles. Cryptids are the way to go now, people.
Yeah.
They're my favorite.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, I got Jimmy. You know, I know we talk occasionally and all that, and we go back and forth with funny stuff back and forth, and it's like Jimmy's one of those guys that he just makes your day and keeps you happy, and I'm glad Jimmy's happy. So
yeah,
it makes us.
Yeah, Thomas, I'm just a breath of fresh air, just some excitement. It's like a tornado that came through the house.
Yes. That's all good. Yeah, there has been a few tornadoes recently, but it just didn't go through the house. So, is that one of Charles' favorite characters? There.
Yes. I thought it was so cute when Chucky dressed as Count Chocula for the Transylvania event.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
I don't want to tell the whole story, but Washington Avenue in North Haven holds a special place in my heart.
Why is that?
Because I worked at Wendy's as a child on Washington Avenue and have lots of stories. We could do an hour on my stories from Wendy's, but it's down now. So,
isn't that right near the convention site, right by the hotel?
They knocked it down, Chucky. Well, the one I worked at, they knocked down. Maybe there's a new one. I don't know.
Oh. So, Thomas, Jimmy might be the most visually attractive guest we have. Is there anyone else who could possibly match him as far as eye candy?
Who's in the green room?
Yeah, this one right here. How about my better half, Stacia Wells?
Stacia.
Holy mackerels!
Yeah,
it looks like the Brady Bunch over here.
I heard you said you were looking for pretty people. So.
How about a pretty redhead? How about
prettiest.
Hi guys.
The prettiest.
So Stacia will be, of course, one of the special guests at the Paracon. Even though Charles and I run it, of course, Stacia has to be there. She is my other half in life, and she is a shaman. She is known as the Mulfor. So her family is Rosenay, which very little of them left from the Carpathian mountain areas, which Ken might know with all his travels all over the world. But she's over 10 generations of magical people, and probably for me being in this industry as long as I have, and I will never blow smoke up my better half's butt, but I've worked with some of the best psychic mediums, TV personalities, everything. And Stacia is probably the best I've ever seen. And I get to experience it on a daily basis. And I'm excited for people in Connecticut or anybody coming from outside Connecticut to get to experience that and not be like the people that fly in from other countries to come sit with her. You guys are going to get to see her, up close and personal at the Connecticut Paracon. So I'm excited for you guys to experience Stacia. And of course, our group, Wardruna, will be speaking and telling you all about the new way to look at things, especially in the paranormal and just metaphysical and just healing in life in general. And we're excited about that. This will be our first talk, and we'll be in about 19 states this year in the spooky season to talk all about Wardruna. We're excited to bring that to you. So
I paid him to say that about me.
Yeah, I'll take payment later. But I think we have somebody in the back right now that is part of Wardruna. And I know she has a new book coming out, and she is Raven Wolf. There she is. She's been waiting in the background.
Hi, beautiful.
Hello. Hi. How are you?
And just a little bit about Raven. She's in Salem, Massachusetts. She's a psychic medium. She's been on quite a few TV shows herself. Probably one of the LA's most haunted and all that. So back in the day, she's been all over the country, bringing message to people. And she's one of our big past life regression people for Wardruna. But also, she's able to read as a psychic medium pets to be able to help people heal from any pet traumas that they have. And I know her new book's coming out, and it's a little bit about her life. I'm excited about it because I was blessed to be asked to write her forward for her book. So I'm excited about that. And just a few people, and even Danny and Lauren wrote the forward to their book about, paranormal and true crime meshed together. So it's exciting. And I know Charles has a new book coming out. And a lot of us on this episode right now are part of that book. And that's going to be unveiled at Connecticut PARACON too. But Raven, tell us what you're going to be bringing to Connecticut PARACON this year.
So I am going to have a little standout for the new book that I have coming out. It's actually my first ever book. So that'll be wonderful. And then I have several decks, tarot decks and oracle decks I'll be bringing. I have some spooky Funko Pops and fun things like that. I have Salem themed items that are handmade that will be at our table. So you'll get kind of a really cool smorgasbord of things at my table.
I can't stop raving about her coming. I mean, just
Oh my God.
It almost sounded like a Danny joke for a second there, but it is a Charles joke.
I forgot something.
What'd you forget, Jimmy?
I was trying to get everybody, engaged here, and you were talking about First Jason, jamming on the guitar. I don't think you know about my band, First Jimmy, that's going to be appearing next year at PARACON 7. That's all I'm saying.
That's right.
There we go. 20 years and all.
What's the name of that
That'll be
band
good.
again? Don't Jimmy the Lock?
First Jimmy.
First Jimmy. Okay.
That's going to be great. I'm ready. I've already bought tickets, Jimmy. So
thank you.
I'll be drinking my Dunkin' Donuts coffee, watching you rock out.
Jimmy has left the building.
He's going to find something now. Jimmy's left the building. So, but
Oh, Jason.
oh,
Nope. Bigfoot.
is that a Jason? Or is that Bigfoot?
It's a Bigfoot.
There we go. Perfect. So, Gwen, I'm not sure. I'm trying to read here, but do we have anybody else waiting in the background? We'll see. Anybody pops up.
I think we do.
Let's see.
Hey, Shannon had to step away for a minute. I think she's working. But nobody right now. I just messaged a couple folks to see if they're coming, and no answer quite yet. So,
Tom,
Yeah,
can
no
you give
problem. We have all the people that we need.
Can you give us a run through of the laundry list of guests aside from who's here now with us?
Yeah, let me go through real quick, some of the people that are going to be there. Again, if you miss what I say and all that, www.paracon2ns.org, because we are going to be in Connecticut. But let's see. Again, one of our good friends, I know Danny and Lauren know him well. It's like when I first met Danny and Lauren, we went to go see our friend here talk. I've been begging him for years to come and do this, but he's always too busy tattooing people. He's an artist. He's a collector of all things occult, the history of it, going way back to the beginnings and all that. It'll be Calvin Von Crush.
I know him.
You do know him.
I do.
You do too, Jimmy. He lives near you, so you should know him. So, so he's going to be there. He's going to have a display set up with the occult history, and you could go and see, and he could tell you stories about where it all happened, just all the different parts of that. But, I said Father Bob Bailey earlier. Just remember, bring him a birthday gift. He'll be turning 65 on the day of PARACON. Another, really popular person, go back a few years back, I won't date my friend Carl here, but yeah, he was around when the Dead Sea was just sick too. But he is one of the renowned demonologists. He was actually the first person with his twin brother to investigate the farmhouse, which we now refer to as the Conjuring House, the parents' home, before the Warrens got involved. So that goes back quite a few years, and they've been at it for a while. So we'll be excited to hear from him. Another one of our famed demonologists and owner of the Ghost Hunters store. He actually started the first ever website for the paranormal way back in the day. It would be Mr. Dave Giuliano. So he'll be there. Another famed author, great tour guide, actress, everything you could think of. Just a great person, and just always love having her there. Leanna Renee Hebert, so she will be there. And also, if she comes back on, she's actually working right now. She works at a brewery, which is awesome. But it is 4th of July weekend coming up, so she's trying to come in and out. She's trying her best, but she's one of our MCs. She's actually the hostess with the Ghostess on Paraflix, the streaming paranormal network. She is a great investigator. She's a poet. She's published poet, but she's a horror goth model in a lot of different magazines, and she's always great. And she kind of looks like our character for PARACON. Maybe she'll dress up like her and make Charles happy. I know Charles would want something like that. But Miss Shannon Collins, the Queen of Darkness herself, will be there. So, and one of my good friends who actually is with Wardruna, but she's had her own following for years. She is the founder of Penn Paranormal. Also her Twisted Dolls, and she is actually one of the lead investigators along with myself for Wardruna. Mary Jo Chudley will be there, and that's going to be very exciting because she brings a lot to the table and a lot of information, and we're excited for her to join us on stage to talk about what Wardruna does. And another one of our good friends, she actually hosts the podcast called Bringing the Darkness to the Light. She is a certified psychic medium and a reverend up in the Salem area. She's out of New York. Our friend Catherine Nadal will be there. And another person, Larissa Rex, will be there. So she is quite very versed here in the paranormal. She's an author. She's a psychic medium. She's the CEO, founder of the Waldorf Effect, 24 Hours in Hell, Third Eye Event Productions team, and the Haunted Mafia. So she has a lot of names, like a character from Game of Thrones, which is awesome because she's one of the hardest working women in business. You saw my partner, Stacia. Another person we got coming is our friend Bianca Rose PARACONN, which she came up in the news recently and actually did a seance and brought out some of the old New York Knicks, characters and all that. And I think because of that, she predicted that they would win, and they did. So that made news all over the place. She's been recently chosen as Long Island's best medium. So we're excited to have her come. We haven't seen her in a bit, but she's back in the fray, which is exciting because she's been all over the country, appearing at a lot of different locations and doing a lot of, TV and all that, which is exciting. So we're excited about that.
Let me just interrupt for a second. You mentioned, her thing with the Knicks. I get the New York Post because I love the New York sports section in the Post. And sure enough, right there, it says famed New York psychic. And there's a whole spread on her and her involvement. It just blew my mind with not only predicting, but supposedly doing some conjuring, which helped the Knicks win their championship. So I apologize to the non-Knick fans, but as a New York sports fan, I was very excited. If she had anything to do with it, bravo.
Yeah. Charles is going to have to bow to her when he sees her. So just finally letting his Knicks take a championship. Been a while. So, and, we talked about Alex earlier and all that, but one of the last, one of the other guests that I want to talk about is our other MC besides Shannon, guy we always have MC our events, because this guy, just like Shannon's super, super intelligent. And also our other MC is one of the most intelligent people you'll ever meet, very versed on everything in the paranormal and the weird universe. He'll be the one asking questions on the panel along with Shannon. That'll be Mike Roser. So he's going to be one of our other MCs, and it's just a wealth of knowledge. I think a lot of you guys know him on the panel. He just, the questions he asks, you just sit there, it's like, where did he come up with that? And it's always exciting to have that kind of back and forth and that challenge, because all of us as human beings want to be challenged. But one of the other big things that we got going on is we have a photo op opportunity for everybody to actually take your picture with the actual car from the Men in Black movies. So you guys are going to get to be able to do that, unless Lauren and Danny pull up the hearse and let people take pictures there too. But we have a lot of themed vehicles that'll be present on the day of Connecticut PARACON. But the Men in Black car is always cool, and that's going to be an exciting thing. And
it's free.
People,
no charge.
It is.
You don't charge for photo ops. It's free.
Yeah, which is exciting. But another cool thing, just there's going to be a couple girls, three women running around taking your picture. So Christy Marie Photography, Abandoned Alley Photography, they'll be running around capturing the cool moments that we have at the Connecticut PARACON and be posting them all over. So if you miss a moment, hopefully they'll capture it for you, and that'll be an exciting thing. And I wanted to do that. But, a couple of our sponsors, All Access Network's been helping us out since the beginning to get a lot of this stuff on the air like we are right now. One of our favorite haunts is the Transylvania Restaurant in East Haven, Connecticut. So they always help us out. And of course, our buddy Adam Began's always supporting. So his big thing, Historically Haunted Tours. Make sure you go on those. He takes you in Bangor, Maine to all the Stephen King locations from the movies and matches them up with you. And I know Danny and Lauren have gone on tours with them, but we're excited. The Connecticut PARACON is going to be fantastic. The event after with First Jason and More in the Light, that's going to be fantastic also. But Charles, what do you think, buddy?
It should be all right, I guess. Guys, tickets are still on sale in advance through the PARACON2ends.org website. This is something I'm really happy we're doing. We've never done this kind of a preview before, where some of the guests just jump in and people get a little taste of what they're bringing to the show. But it goes, you talk about there'll be 50 tables, vendors and psychics and readers and merch and all that, and there'll be all these amazing celebrity guests and people who want to meet. But it's something else. There's another element to the event, and that's the vibe, which you can't put your finger on, but which really will make the show just so much fun. And I think you mentioned, Tom, about people who are kindred spirits, and they get to come and weirdness are us is what you want to put on the shirt. But it's weirdness. It's a family, and that's something you can't advertise. It's something you can't put in a post. It's something you can't put in a printed ad until you get there and you walk away and say, "Well, I just had so much fun. Everyone was so nice, and it was just such a great experience." And so that's what we shoot for. That's what we've been succeeding with. So I'm just looking forward to it being over. I mean, I'm looking forward to July 11th coming.
Charles is right. It's these things don't work on their own. It takes everybody. It takes all the special guests, it takes the vendors, it takes the people that are going to be at the hotel, to put this event on. It's all of our energy, collective energy together. Just bringing the patrons just a great show, and just another format or a platform for all you guys to be able to get your books out there, what you do, and just build your fan base. And that's always important to us. And it's important that the vendors do well too, and all that, and come back year after year. What's up, Blaine? And it is important. Somebody like Ken, this is going to be your first foray into a Shaman and the Showman event at the Connecticut PARACON. Jimmy's been there, Connecticut Paracon, since I think the first one, the Radicals and all that. Raven, you joined us a couple years ago, starting at Salem, and we always have you come and all that. So, but Danny and Lauren, what is your best memory of recent Connecticut Paracons? The moments people have to look forward to? What would you say it is?
Oh my.
Don't put them on the spot. You guys can think about it. I just want to throw it in.
Of course I am. I'm getting them ready for a Mike Roser question.
He does
ask some really good questions.
He does, yeah.
Yeah. Well, while they're thinking about it, I just want to, all our guests and anyone tuning in, we've got only a little more of a week to go. Please share it. Please, I know everyone kind of waits till that last week, and I get it because we have all kind of other events prior to that. But please share all the posts that we put out there, because we've been just flooding the social media with it, and your own input and your own. If you can do a video and you want to share that with us, we'll share it too. It's like Thomas said, it's a team. So you Jimmy, who are you talking to share that with?
I was just telling him to be quiet while you're talking.
Oh, I appreciate that. Thank you. Okay, did I stall enough for Danny and Laura?
Oh, wait. Look who's here.
What?
It's James Stokes himself.
Holy mackerel.
What's going on, fellas? Ladies, how are y'all?
Hey.
Very good. How are you?
You must have known we were talking about you earlier. So,
Dude, I could feel it. I had to pop on and give my 2 cents worth here. Yeah. How are y'all guys doing?
Who gave you a raise?
Wow.
We are so glad you are joining us again. We had so much fun in Salem.
I cannot wait. Yes, had so much fun in Salem, and I'm pretty sure Connecticut's going to be the same way. Charles, thank you again for having me. Thomas, all of you guys, I can't wait to get up there and see what Connecticut has to offer.
We don't care about you. We want to see Sammy. We want to see your wife.
I know she's sitting here. She's not feeling the best right now, but she's sitting here right beside me. So there she is.
Hi, Sammy.
We got to see her hand.
Yeah, you got to see her hand. Yeah.
Yeah, but So James, what do you? We were talking to everybody earlier. What are you bringing to Connecticut Paracon? What are you most excited for? What are you going to be bringing to the fans?
Dude, well, meeting new fans. I haven't been to Connecticut yet, so I think that I'm going to be able to meet a lot of new people that have actually has asked me to come to Connecticut and to Maine and all that stuff. So I'm getting a lot closer now to where I'm being asked to come to. So, but yeah, I'm gonna have pictures. I'm gonna be able to. I'm gonna take pictures with people, meet people. I just can't wait, man. I love it. I'm hoping to get to meet some more people on the paranormal side. That's getting very big, for me. And shoot, I gotta show off my new tattoo. I got a new tattoo that's yeah. So it's
what is it? A picture of Charles?
It's the anti-possession tattoo, the same as the
nice.
supernatural. Yeah. So I got that, and I'm very excited about just coming to Connecticut, man, and meeting all the new people. I can't wait.
Oh, we're excited for you because James. Anytime you and I get together, weird stuff happens. We got to experience the Satanic Temple. But the other thing I don't know if a lot of people know on this. I actually had James come up, and we pulled a prank on a influencer group called Culture Swap at Haunted Hillview Manor, where these guys, it's taking my black friend to do white people's stuff and take my white friend to do. So they got millions of followers and all that. So we didn't tell them what we were up to. So they wanted, one of them wanted to take the other one ghost hunting. So we got involved in that. Stacia pulled that one off and got us all together. But we said, we got to go an extra layer. So James came up with his movie outfit, full Jason Voorhees outfit, and hid.
No.
As the two guys came walking up the hallway, we gave the keyword. He stepped out, and the young black kid, I think, pooped his pants or something, but he became the #1 draft pick of the
It was
Cleveland
awesome.
Browns after
He
that.
sure
so,
did. Yeah.
Yeah, he was moving. But
You
the
have
great,
video?
oh yeah, we have video of it. It's on
Oh,
the
yeah.
All Access Network and all that. You could find it. But the funniest part is James stayed in character. You know, in the movies when Jason doesn't run, James just walked and just caught up to this kid in like less than 5 seconds, and he was still, oh, what the heck? It's all on video, so you guys can see it on All Access Network.
That's
Yeah,
amazing.
that was one of the pull the pranks and all that, and we're always having fun with that. And you know, Station and I got to visit James and Sammy over the Christmas holidays down in Nashville and all that, so that was a good time. And it's you garner those friendships and all that, and a lot of them stay a lifetime. And you know, there's always that, hey, you want to hang out, but there's going to be a Paracon going on while we hang out. So is that okay with you? Oh, yeah, for sure. Why not? And I'm excited for Ken to be able to join in on that too, because I've always respected seeing him on TV. And I always felt like Ken had something to say, and his intelligence and what he has to say is something I'm very excited that he's bringing to Connecticut Paracon that everybody here already does.
Oh, yeah.
Very
Very,
kind of
very
you. Thank
excited.
you. Thank
James, is this the first time that you and Ari Lehrer, the original Jason, are going to be in one place together?
It sure is. The first time that me and Ari's been. I've been with every other Jason except Ari, and now this is going to be cool.
Oh,
It's amazing. What could be a better photo op than somebody between the two of you? This is great. I'm psyched.
You know, I've gotten to sign the actual canoe that was in the movie in the very first one. I've gotten to sign. I signed that with Tommy McLaughlin, the director for Friday 13th Part 6. I've been with C.J. Graham, Kane Hodder, Derek Mears, all of these guys. And it's I cannot wait to meet Ari and just I don't know, just get to know him a little bit. Now I'm hoping that we hit it off pretty good. So
I hope all the guests and all the vendors, we're going to be tired at 6 o'clock. We're going to pack everything up, but I really hope everyone's going to make their way to the Volo restaurant at night for the after party. And we're going to see, Ari on stage with his band First Jason and a Connecticut band opening for them called Mourn the Light. It should just be a great night. Well, how can it not be? There's going to be booze.
is that Friday or Saturday, Charles?
It's the same night. It's the Saturday night after.
Oh, Saturday. Okay, yeah. Because I definitely want to see him in concert. I mean, I definitely want to see that. I mean, his band's called the First Jason, for Christ's sake. Come on, man. I'm going to bring my mask. I mean, I want a picture with this band. I mean, come on now.
Well, I know, James, you were actually a singer also. You actually live in the Nashville area. And all
I did.
That. So back in the day.
I
Did you say like
for
one of
5
your
years.
one of your first movies? You were in a movie with the George Strait.
George Strait, yeah. Pure Country, yeah.
Pure Country, where you rode horseback.
Yeah, bull. I rode a bull.
Oh, the bull. That's right.
Maybe we can sneak you and get on stage with the guys there. First Jason and recent Jason on stage.
I don't think he plays the kind of music I sing.
Yeah,
exactly. Now, if he can play some boot scooting
heavy metal
boogie,
country.
hey, I'll sing it. I'll sing some boot scooting boogie for us. That's absolutely. I don't think Ari's going to know boot scooting boogie though. I'm going to say that right.
He
I
knows.
don't know if he knows that one on his guitar. So
Yeah, exactly.
And y'all better get that on video for me.
Yes, we definitely will. We're going to create some kind of moment for you.
It's always a great time when I'm around you guys, and I love any kind of convention that we can get together. I love being with you guys. Y'all know what you're doing. You're professionals. You treat the guest and everyone with respect and with it's just fun. And I love being around you guys for real.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate
It's mutual.
that.
Absolutely.
Very
Yeah.
cool.
You want to know the funniest thing right now is Jimmy's actually in the middle of this Brady Bunch thing. Isn't that where Alice was?
Yeah, it is.
Yes,
Did I call
it
you
is.
Alice, Jimmy?
Yeah.
I didn't want to interrupt, but I don't like being Alice.
Or did you have bunny ears on, or was that the wrong Alice? So-
I remember
I thought he was Paul Lind in Hollywood Squares.
yeah, that too.
remember Alice threw her hip out when she was wearing the idol?
Yes.
Poor
That's
thing.
funny.
Bless her heart.
I wonder.
So is
I wonder if that idol
everybody
is
in this,
Danny's collection.
everybody that's right here right now is going to be at the Connecticut Paracon?
Yes.
Yes.
Awesome,
Yep.
awesome. I can't wait. Ken, I can't wait to meet you. I mean, Raven, I've met you several
Thank you,
times.
brother.
I can't wait to see you guys again. It's going to be awesome.
Thank you.
Very cool.
Thank you,
I'll
Mr.
miss y'all.
The classic.
Yeah. Sammy says she's going to miss you
Oh,
guys.
Sammy.
Oh, you're not going to be there with us.
No.
No, she
No.
can't. Yeah.
Sammy, am I going to see you a couple weeks after that in Gettysburg or
And New Orleans, baby.
New
Can't
Orleans?
wait.
Yeah, we're going to
Okay,
be in
awesome.
Gettysburg and then New Orleans. Yeah. Because I've got,
Nice.
Connecticut and then Gettysburg and then New Orleans. I've got 31 conventions left to go this year.
Wow.
Oh, jeez.
Wow.
I got 14 weeks straight coming up here right now that I'm going to be
Yep,
gone
after this
from home
weekend.
after this weekend.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
That's a-
I know. I don't know
that's
why
a
I'm so
few.
popular. I don't know why I'm doing. I don't know. It
You're a
just,
great guy. Everyone loves you, man.
Yeah.
It's no,
The,
there's no
the mask follows.
the mask follows. Yes.
question. It's Jimmy.
Yeah,
Why do
but
people
you're-
go back to him? It's not. There's no other doubt here.
Well, guys, I'm going to jump off here. I've got an audition to go do for a movie out of Atlanta.
Good luck.
And
Oh,
thank
luck
you
for
so
Atlanta.
much. I can't wait to see you guys next weekend. It's going to be a blast. Thank you all. So, and we'll
Nice.
talk to y'all soon.
We'll see
Thanks,
you soon,
Thomas.
buddy.
Yeah.
See you
All right,
there.
bye,
Coming
guys.
on, buddy.
Bye.
Absolutely. Thank you.
I gotta
Second
cut
age.
out too. I gotta cut out too.
All right.
Yeah.
Guys. See you, man.
Yeah, so just everybody here, we're at the hour, so we'll bring Gwen back up. We'll actually close down the show because if we give too much away, then we want people to come to the Paracon and all that, especially to see everybody here. And we really appreciate everybody watching tonight, and most importantly, getting to meet some of you guys. Like Ken, getting to talk to you for a little bit, so that way when I see you, we already have that built-in relationship, which is awesome. And you can get to see some of the other people, Danny and Lauren, Raven, Jimmy, of course, and Charles, whatever. So Charles and I always have that banter back and forth, and I think that's what makes the shaman and the showman go forward. And
Yeah, that's
we
it.
appreciate that.
It's the banter that does it.
It's the banter. It's the banter of
Well,
the thing.
Gwen, thank
But
you so much.
we're excited.
Of course.
Yes, thank you, Gwen, for hosting and
Yes.
hostess with the mostest. So, and,
Yeah, no,
but yeah,
Ken, I'm so looking forward to seeing you for and shaking hands for the first time. The rest of you are part of the family, so we look forward to that as
Yeah.
well. Thank you, everybody. Thomas,
Exactly.
thank you for quarterbacking this and always being my support on everything, brother.
yeah, and I always appreciate you, my friend, and all you guys here. Thanks for taking the time to come on. Enjoy your 4th of July weekend. Please keep all your fingers. We want to see you fully put together the following week, July 11th. Count Chocula, we'll be excited to see you too. And also, we're going to be. And the best thing is we're going to end the show right now. And the reason we always like to end the show, of course, Jimmy has the bunny ears on. But hey, thank you guys tonight for going down the rabbit hole. And we will see you July 11th at Connecticut Paracon.
Good night, all. Looking forward to it.
Night, fellas.
Bye.
See you next
See you,
weekend.
everybody.
Yep.
Get some sleep, Jimmy.